チャプター5。おう、トムキャット。
Rise and shine, you sleepy layabouts.
はーい。おはよう。
We've got a whole crop of things to do and not a lot of time to get them done.
どうやってここに入ったか聞くのは野暮だよね、もう。わかったわかった、起きればいいんでしょ。
What have you learned from the files we sent you?
Nothing all that new, to be honest.
あら、でも山ほどやることがあるって言ってたよ。
All the files we got from that Vincent fella just covered what we already knew in greater detail.
ああ、そう。
There is one thing that stands out, though. At least from what I've read so far.
Oh?
Yeah. See, Hayden's long-term goal wasn't to make a machine intelligence per se, right? Don't take it the wrong way, Turin. You might even already be aware of this after talking to folks involved in your creation.
うん。
Hayden wanted to make a machine system that could contain human-like intelligence. And even just from his notes, oh, his programming work is, well, it's something else. Elegant. Artful. I'm just a kid banging on pots and pans compared to him. Looking at his notes about my interface in between your AI core and the Lips OS, I barely managed to duct tape the two together at a level he'd approve of. But I think I'm getting off track here. What I'm trying to say is, he didn't write your code, Turn. No one did.
え
Hayden wrote a program that automatically generates a new machine intelligence based off of the hardware profiles the system is installed on.
代わりに彼は新しい機械知能を自動的に生成するプログラムを書いた。ヘイデンが作ったのは AI を作るプログラムで、チューリングを作ったのはそのプログラムが作ったってこと？ややこしいな。合ってるかな？
Melody mentioned something about that. What does that mean?
つまり我々は君のような AI を他にも作れるってことさ。だよね。ヘイデンが作ったものがチューリングを作ったのであれば、そのヘイデンが作った、人工知能を作るプログラムさえ持っていれば、チューリングのような存在を他にも作れると。ヘイデンがいなくても作れるはず。
Exactly. Assuming we can get our hands on Turn's original source code, we could generate new machine intelligences as we please. You wouldn't be the only one anymore, Turn.
Oh,
あれなんだこのリアクション。おうって。
okay.
うん？
Yeah, it's kind of a big deal.
なんだろう、オンリーワンでいたいのかな。
I hardly know what to say.
まだ飲み込めないのか。
But once you consider the stuff I found in the research, it gets a damn sight more complicated. Stuff about Big Blue and Parallax's planned launch.
Vincent speculated that Hayden's research into me would have interfered with the launch. And that's why they...
Turn.
That's why someone had him killed.
The potential for wrongdoing with an AI like Big Blue is almost beyond belief. Even if I don't go into all the crooked shit the people running Parallax could pull off with it. I mean, You're built different, Turin. Your personality profile would degrade pretty quickly outside your original hardware, so we don't gotta worry too much about you going haywire, right? But Big Blue ain't got that limitation. If it decides to go off the rails,
恐ろしいね。それこそ映画ターミネーターの世界みたいになってしまうかもしれないね。
well, we'd be screwed faster than a rabbit in spring. Good and proper.
How likely is that?
I'd say it's inevitable. Guaranteed.
え
In fact,
実際
in a sense, it's already happened.
What?
Their prototype build. Baby Blue.
うんうん。聞いた。それもヴィンセントから聞いた。
I'm almost certain it's loose on the mesh.
あら
The research notes on the project show clearly and with certainty that the test AI was shut down once it tried fiddling with the data on the meshnet in the hope that it would increase its chances of survival.
うんうん。もしかしてそこに自分自身を残してきた
I guess it didn't think that doing scary shit like that would get it turned off. But that was almost a year ago.
Vincent told us about all of this too.
Well, I think Baby Blue is the bugger that was changing all those articles on the mesh to be pro-parallax or at least anti-human revolution.
はあはあはあはあはあはあ。あの記事の改ざんの犯人は AI だった。
Do you think Baby Blue had anything to do with the attacks on Nanya, Shitaro, Charlie, and Zen?
I don't know. We can't rightly rule it out.
そうね。今までの話を聞いた限りではベイビーブルー、そしてビッグブルーはロムを操ることができると言っているから、殺すことも可能っちゃ可能なのかな。
It might have found an agent in the real world to keep its existence secret, but I doubt it. Killing people is messy as hell, and it runs against its apparent goal of convincing the public that AI ain't scary. I think we have a third party trying to clean it all up.
第
And
三
Mama
者
isn't someone from Parallax. Whoever took out Hayden, I'll bet they're in full damage control mode now. We already know they don't care who gets hurt.
それで自分たちはどうすれば
I think we gotta do something to stop the launch of Big Blue. It's too dangerous. I don't want a company like Parallax in sole control of the most powerful machine intelligence on the planet. Do you?
まあそうね。しかもコントロールできてればまだいいけど、できないんだろうな。
If we can get Hayden's original source code for Turin and upload it onto the mesh through Parallax's server core,
ほう、そうすることができれば
we can turn every single ROM into a sapient individual.
ああ。Wow!
That'll stop Big Blue from being able to become the monolithic threat we're scared of.
なるほどね。
We could also upload a patch for every ROM to prevent Big Blue's reach from using their resources.
なるほど。
Without the ability to control all ROMs, Big Blue loses its ultimate power.
そうだね。ただのとは言わないけれども、リソースの限られた AI に なってしまうわけだね。
And I wouldn't be alone anymore. There would be millions, hundreds of millions of ROMs just like me.
Well, you're cutting edge of ROM tech, Turin. Most of today's ROMs wouldn't be quite as smart or capable, but if I do it right, code should propagate across the mesh to all future ROM activations. It'll be a self-sustaining thing. You'll be in good company soon enough.
It's a big decision. We're talking about the metaphorical singularity. The point of no return. Is it okay for us to make this decision for the entire world?
We don't have any other choice.
うん。
This is gonna happen, one way or another. Either Parallax gets to control the debut of worldwide machine intelligence, or we let the ROMs control themselves.
What do you think?
下2つは選べないな。かといってチューリングに君次第だよって押し付けるのもどうかと思うけどね。ただダメだって話でもないし、これは死んだみんなへの復讐だとするのもね、一番上がまだ適切かな。君次第だよチューリング。世界にその準備ができているかどうか分かるのは君だけだ。
I'm not sure I'm up for that kind of responsibility. But I think that even if it is a shock for the world, there's no time like the present. Despite all the political back and forth over hybrids and brain-controlled androids, the world is becoming more and more comfortable with the idea of non-human people. If we let Parallax dictate how the very first machine intelligence is introduced, who knows how long it'll be before an AI like me can be integrated into society normally? Well, whether the world is ready for AI or not, we're here to stay. I might as well throw my chips in for my own side. Let's do this.
うん、やろう。しかし、ただのというか殺人事件からなかなか大規模なスケールになってきたな。
Not theirs.
Yes. I love nothing more than a little anarchy.
混乱は私の望むところさ。ってことかな。
It does have a certain poetic justice, does it not? Parallax removed Hayden to protect their project from his creation, and now I, his creation, will bring their project down. Just for the truth.
真実のために。
Perhaps after all ROMs are sapient, I will be able to convince them to cut off Parallax's access to the mesh as a data collection tool entirely. Paying them back double indeed.
I like the way you think, Turin. First things first, we need to get our hands on Turin's source code.
どうやって入手するんだろう。チューリングが持ってないの？
The research notes we've gotten so far are helpful, and it's given me an idea how to spread a little bit of Turin all over the place, but they don't actually have Hayden's programs.
ああ、なるほどね。ヘイデンが作った AI 生成用のプログラム自体はノートの中には含まれていない。
I can't replicate them myself, so we'll have to steal them.
なるほど。どこにある？
Thankfully, we have the best hacker in NeoSF right here.
Don't you make me blush now. We can get the source code from one of Parallax's secondary data centers.
そこに入るための、ネットワークの認証はヴィンセントからもらったあの ID でできるのかな？
It's probably stored in a couple of different places, but I already have one in mind.
ほう。
I've done a little groundwork already, but I'm gonna need physical access to do my thing.
なるほど。任せてほしい。
You're a peach, hon. I've got a couple of ideas on how to get y'all in, but I think we're gonna need to mostly play it by ear. We should do it soon, though. First thing this morning.
OK。
Guard shift don't change until 8 when the office opens, so they'll be sleepy and distracted. Once y'all have done that, I think I can incorporate the code into a custom firmware update that'll wake any ROM it's installed on. I'll have to upload it, physically, to Parallax's main server farm. And that's on Treasure Island.
トレジャーアイランド。
From there, the ROMs will install like a normal patch from the company. So, don't set anything on fire right away, you hear? It'll be a pain to get into the main complex otherwise.
That sounds like a workable plan. I hope you don't mind if I take a short walk, Tomcat. I know I gave the go-ahead on this, but I still need to think a few things through for myself.
Sure thing, doll. I'll hash out a rough plan by the time you get back.
トムキャット頼りになる
Also,
な
if you need anything.
Thank you. I won't be long.
はい、いってらっしゃい。
Well, I guess I should say thanks for helping out.
逆でしょうよ。手伝ってくれてこっちが感謝だよね。
But I kinda need to get something off my chest.
え？何その表情は何？
I'm actually glad Turin went out. They're a bit naive, and I'm not sure they'd really understand. There's enough shit to worry about without me piling more on top.
トムキャットのこと？
I don't even know where to start.
最初からゆっくり話してほしい。
The beginning. Yeah, okay. So, the truth is, I'm not from North Carolina. I only visited my gramps there. I'm California born and raised. Napa Valley. Over the years, it's kind of grown into a community of wealthy old folk who like things and people who don't change. My parents were no exception, and I was a little too different for their tastes. It was hard growing up with them. They never gave me too much hell, but things were tense, especially after my sister Catherine moved out. Eventually, she was set up securely in Neo-SF, and she offered to let me live with her until I got out of school. I think my parents were a little relieved to see me out. I was ecstatic to be free of them. I worshipped the ground my sister walked on. And that was before I found out what she did for a living. She was flashy and colorful and a whirlwind of activity. And she was a brilliant hacker. She was Tomcat.
あら？
She let me learn at her feet, and once I was good enough, folded me into her little coup of crackers hell-bent on changing the world. She's the one who orchestrated the original hack on Parallax, exposing to the world the holes in their original meshnet security.
ああ、そういうことね。
I was just along for the ride. She always knew she would get caught, though. How could she not? Parallax was one big Goliath, and she flinged a stone square in their face. She was looking at serious jail time, and willing to eat it to do what we all thought was right. But it just wasn't right. It wasn't fair for her to throw her life away, and I couldn't let her. She was always better at software than hardware, so I rigged all of our computers to self-destruct. When the feds showed up at our door, all of our server farms were already up in smoke. I gave them quite a fireworks show. Before she could stop me, I turned myself in as Tomcat and took credit for the whole job. She tried to talk me out of it, but without the physical evidence, they couldn't prove she had anything to do with it. It's all right, though. It was for the best. I figured I'd just get a year of juvie. I'd be back out in no time. No big deal, right? Especially when compared to the time that she'd have been jailed for as an adult. And so, I waited patiently. I cooked up so many ideas on how I was gonna make it up to her. I knew she must have blamed herself. But before I ever got out, there was an accident. An auto cab hit my sister. She died on impact, and that was it. It's hard, blaming yourself when things go wrong because you did something right. I took her sentence so that she could have a life, and instead, not being in jail killed her. If I had just let her take the blame. I can't stop thinking about how she'd still be here. And no matter what I told myself, in my heart, I couldn't believe it was just an accident. Do you know how rare it is for those things to hit a human? Someone knew who she was. Someone knew what she did, and someone wanted to make sure she would never do it again. So I became Tomcat. I've spent years trying to find information inside Parallax to prove someone inside the company called a hit on my sister. Failing that, I've been trying to find a way to bring them down the way she always wanted. Catherine was... If you had met her, just for a moment, you would understand. She was everything I could ever want to be. But over time, that little bot has grown on me. Maybe you have too.
Hmm. なんとも本当にこのままことを進めていいと思う？
I do. The threat of Big Blue is real, and we're the only ones who can do something about it. It's bigger than me and my vendetta. I just wanted to get that all off my chest. My sister, she'd smack me if she knew I've been holding this grudge. I'm trying to learn to forgive myself. Still, I won't let her go unavenged. We're so close to bringing them all to justice. I know she'd be proud. I know if she were here, she'd be right next to us, helping until the end. I've been carrying all this for so long, and I finally feel like I'm getting somewhere. Thanks for hearing me out. I hope we can really do this.
うん。
Friends, I've returned.
はい、おかえり。
I'm ready.
Good. We've wasted enough time already. I've marked the location of the data center on your map.
地図にデータセンターが追加されました。
to go in and get the source code mostly on your own, but I'll load on some programs that'll give you an edge.
We'll do our best, Tomcat. But what happened to your accent?
Oh, don't you worry about it. It comes and goes like a vagabond kitty.
多少すっきりしたんならいいけどね。
Now get going, you two. I have lots of code to write, and you have a lot of data to download. Stay in touch.
Of course, Tomcat. Thank you again.
Don't worry about it, hun. We've all been hurt by Parallax. It's about time we hurt him back. Good luck.
いや、トムキャットはトムキャットなりにこうパララックスに対する思いがあったんですね。じゃあ今回はこの辺で一旦区切りたいと思います。よろしければ次回もご覧ください。ご視聴ありがとうございました。